Shiveluch Volcano in Russia. Last week, this volcano became active, and two times there was a volcanic eruption. Two times there was a violent explosion, followed by pouring out of lava. Welcome to Kandela. So in this lecture, let us discuss about a few volcanic phenomena. This volcano is there in the Kamchatka Peninsula of Russia. Kamchatka Peninsula. This is the part of the main circum-Pacific ring of fire. So this is a main plate boundary, and this is one of the world's most active belt of tectonic activities. Here this region is known for earthquakes, volcanic activity. Here in this side of this Pacific boundary in Alaska. Again, this region is also known for earthquakes and volcanic activity. And we also have the valley of smoke here, where we can see 1,000 fumaroles erupting at a time. In the coming lectures, let us discuss about types of volcano based on the eruption, like central eruption type or fissure eruption type. Then based on the type of lava, like Pylian type, Hawaiian type, Vesuvian type, Stromboli type, Vulcanian type, etc. And even based on activity, we divide the volcanoes into active volcano, dormant volcano, and extinct volcano. We know volcanoes, right? These are normally found in the tectonically active region, mainly in plate boundaries. Even in India, the Himalayan region, this is a very active plate boundary. A very active plate boundary is known for earthquakes, but hardly we can find any volcanoes here. What exactly is the reason? The reason actually is the mode of formation of the Himalayas. So during the formation of Himalaya, there was a large scale accumulation of sediments. So there was Teth's geosyncline, and this geosyncline got sedimented and subsided. This sedimentation and the subsidence resulted in an accumulation of sediments for a thickness of around 7 to 8 kilometers, even more than that. This thick layer of sediments is responsible, as this prevents the formation of any volcanoes in this region. In this lecture, let us discuss about the source for lava. So earlier there were few theories which explained that there used to be a magma chamber. Which was the source for the magma, and this magma pours out as a lava. But later studies proved that there is nothing as such beneath the earth's surface. But instead, at a depth of around say some 40 kilometers below the earth crust, beneath the earth crust, temperature here will be around 1400 degrees Celsius. This temperature is sufficient for a majority of the rocks to melt. But still the rocks here lie in a solid state. That was largely because of the excessive pressure, mainly due to the superincumbent load, the load of the rocks lying above this. So because of this increase in pressure, melting point of these rocks also increases. We know that pressure increases the melting point of any substance. So though the temperature is sufficient for the rocks here to melt, the rocks here still remain in a solid state. And due to tectonic activity, due to a tectonic event, if a crustal fracture develops here, crustal fracture. So we know if the crustal blocks gets displaced along the crustal fracture, that results in the formation of a fault, normal fault, reverse fault, etc. So once when a crustal fracture develops here, so along the crustal fracture, the pressure here gets released and the melting point of the rocks returns back to normal. It melts and it pours out as the volcano. So as such, we do not have, as such there is nothing like a magma chamber beneath the earth crust. So it is the development of cracks or crustal fractures which reduces the or which brings the melting point of the rocks back to normal. It melts there and it comes out or pours out as the lava. So now let us discuss what is so important for India in this Kamchatka Peninsula. Rosneft, Russia's largest oil company and one of the largest publicly traded oil company in the world it is. They have awarded ONGC Videsh, we call it as OVL, ONGC Videsh Limited. This is Overseas Exploration Unit. They were awarded 2 blocks here, this is Magdan 2 and Magdan 3 for exploration. You also know ONGC also have some stakes in the Sakhalin Islands of Russia, which lies just above Japan. Fine guys, in the coming lecture, let us discuss about other various tectonic events. I hope you are following our lectures, and if you have any doubt, please do not hesitate to add a comment so that we'll be so happy to elaborate those things. Thank you.